Okay. I didn't expect it was to be this cold, but I was debating whether or not to get in. I have no idea why, but just gotta get through it. It's been a while since I've done this. It hasn't even been a while. I always make it seem like it's been a long time, but maybe a day or two. When I tell myself, I just get comfortable being uncomfortable. In a way, I'm always uncomfortable, but that's how I am comfortable. You know, it's always something every day. In my opinion, I feel like when you're happy, you're not really, you know, focused. And, like you are focused into, the present, what's going on, what's making you happy. It's always good to take in the moment. But doing it oftenly and, because I'm all about with my life and myself, to like improve in a way. And, we're all different. I'm not saying being unhappy is the goal. I mean, all I'm saying is like, when you're unhappy, you really see what's going on. You really pay attention. And I'm not saying you're not paying attention when you're happy, but when you're happy, it's, you're happy. You let loose. And it's okay to let loose. But you always, it's always, it's always good to be attentive to your, to yourself, to your environment, what you're doing, what you're putting inside your body. We're not perfect, but at least, being aware is okay. And that's what I'm trying to do. No excuses. You gotta stop having excuses for yourself. For example, I wanna do these videos. Sometimes I may wait for the right quality, the right phone, the right camera, the editing process, the thumbnail process. It doesn't have to be that creative, guys. It really doesn't. All I really gotta do, to be honest, is just sit down and talk. And just be real with you all. That's all I gotta do. And if you guys are trying to start something out there, I'm not saying it's all gonna happen in one day, but you can start today, whatever it is you wanna do. And as the process goes, everything will unfold. Everything will become much more understanding, the bigger picture. It'll start making sense. And that's what I wanna come on here and let you guys know. Stop giving yourself excuses. Stop. That's the only thing that's holding you back from starting right now. I mean, let me show you my phone. As a matter of fact, I've been blessed to have these mics, So, I'm blessed, so I'm taking advantage of it. I remember when I didn't have a mic. Being uncomfortable can be done in many ways. Everywhere where you guys are at, everywhere where you guys have been, there's a level of frequency that's gonna make you feel a certain way. So, what I'm trying to tell you is, you have your own frequency. You can make yourself feel a certain way, even after all the setbacks that could happen. So what I'm trying to imply is, you're still here. You're still feeling how you want to feel. You can change how you feel right now, but that's on you. I'm not saying it's easy, but it can be very manageable. And it literally comes down to you. It's how you want to feel, how you want to be, how you want to, go about your day. You can either have bad tonality or good tonality, and that depends on you. And just don't be surprised how people react to it. At the end of the day, I know I go in depth about, negativity, getting the energy from negativity. But people usually react to the positives, and the negativity, they don't really react how you want them to react. You know what I mean? It's not bad to be alone. It's not a bad thing. But, a lot of people really, they don't mess with people who are very negative. And there's not a limit, but a difference, versus someone who's negative and is only negative and never tries to get to the positive, And then there's that person who's negative, but it's always reaching and fighting for that positive, you know? So there's two different negativities that people, you know, will choose to who to interact with, and, you know, makes common sense. Who would be with a person who's just all about negative, when you have another person who's about negative but, you know, reaches for the positive. So I'm saying these things because, you know, you are you. And, you know, I just want you to be aware, you know, of the isolation, the loneliness, being uncomfortable. But who knows? Try your best to be positive. Try your best to go throughout your day, even though you've had some setbacks. Setbacks are normal. You're gonna have to go through some setbacks. Like I always say, I'm not perfect. So with these setbacks, let them be a learning lesson and just keep learning. That's all you gotta do. You keep learning. We're not perfect, but as long as you're trying and you're not giving up, it's what counts. So don't give up. Keep going. You have the power to feel how you feel. You have the power to keep going through it all with all the setbacks that are happening. You know, you have the power to, you know, change your day. You have the power. You got to stop thinking you don't, because you do. And with these setbacks, you decide whether you want to learn from them or you don't. You know, it's up to you. You have the power.